Well, I think after the loss to Holy Cross, as I said, I still think we felt we were, had the makings of being a good football team. And now we had to travel up to Orono, and as you said 2 years earlier, our last trip to Orono had ended up in the longest collegiate game on record up to that point. 6 overtimes, 58-55. You did not know it then, but you knew that Maine was always going to battle you. And as I said, the point you don't remember is that you were handily ahead of Maine at halftime in 1982, I think, 21-7. And the game ended up a 21-21 tie. This time we go up to Maine, and our mindset is, it's our conference game. We've got to really get up there and take care of business. And we did jump out to a 21-0 halftime lead. But the trip 2 years before was on our minds that certainly halftime, a half does not a game make. And so the mindset was important that it be improved at halftime and say, all right, continue to keep the pressure on them. And we did, and we ended up with a shutout, 27-0. And I think in that shutout, our defense played extremely well. I think held them to about somewhere in the neighborhood of low 200s in terms of total offense, and we had over 400 yards ourselves. So, it ended up being an enjoyable trip up to Orono and another victory over the Black Bears. We thought we had something special in Tom and his ability not only to throw the ball but to manage a game and do all the things you need out of a top-flight quarterback. And I think he had pretty much, whether he had gone over the 200-yard marker or not prior to this was immaterial. But this showed this is who Tom was. He threw, I think, for 270 yards or something, and well over 50% of his passes. And I think the big thing, Tom, and one of his favorite targets, of course, was Damian Riley. And Damian, who we had remarked had been shut out for the only time in his career the week before, no catches against Holy Cross. Damian came out, I think, with 5 catches, over 130 yards. So Damian, at this point, stamped himself as a real weapon within the conference in the 1984 title chase. And he had 1 touchdown. Tom also threw a TD pass to Bob Donfield, which was a short, I think, a 1-yard pass. And we had 2 short runs, Mike Sanders and Ben Warner, our tailbacks. So, we could see it developing that, we are going to be good if we can keep ourselves focused on the task at hand. And I was really happy with the way we did up at Maine and came up with a 27-0 victory. We knew that the Yankee Conference race was going to be a very tight race. There were some good clubs in the league that year, and we just felt like we had to go up there and take them one at a time. And Maine was the first, that was the first one on the schedule, and we were, let's say, I think happy to get it.